The matches that interest me the most are the ones featuring guys in a bit of a contract situation, because that's just kind of what interests me. So on this show, for example, IWGP title, Kenny Omega versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. I'm very interested in that because Kenny Omega is still the wild card.
Yeah.
And there's still a lot of speculation. And you and I, for how many weeks on this show have we talked about their contracts? And how many weeks on the show have I said he's the only one that's the question mark? Like for weeks we've talked about Cody's probably going to do the new venture. The Young Bucks are probably going to do the new venture. Omega is at an age now where he wants to cash in. And so he's the one guy that I could see going to WWE. So I'm very interested to see what happens in that matchup. Then another one is the IWGP Intercontinental title, Jericho Naito. That one is of interest to me too, because even though I could see Jericho thinking, oh, this new venture and, you know, Tony Khan's funding it and I like being part of new stuff and making history and all that crap, but at the same time, he doesn't want to be locked down by anybody. And so I'm curious, you know, maybe he would sign something U.S. only, or maybe he would just agree to, who knows, right? Who knows what's going to happen? I'm curious what happens with that one. Cody Rhodes, Juice Robinson, he's got to drop the U.S. title. Yeah. Now that he's going to be doing this new thing.
He's injured too.
What's that, sorry?
Injured. He's got a torn meniscus.
Is he still injured?
Yeah, he never had surgery. He held it off, I believe.
So that's that. Then the Young Bucks are in the tag title match with the Guerrillas of Destiny and Evil and Sonata. And then Hangman Page is part of the gauntlet match on the pre-show, 6-man gauntlet match.
Yeah.
Those are the matches that interest me based on contracts. I know there's some really big matches on the show like Will Ospreay and all that, but contract-wise, those ones interest me.
I'm going to make quick predictions so I can isolate this in another video. We have a never open weight 6-man tag team championship where the winners get a title shot at New Year Dash, which is their Raw after WrestleMania. I could see Skrull, Page, and Takahashi winning that and then losing the next night. Cody and Juice Robinson, Juice has to win that. Guerrillas of Destiny versus Evil and Sonata and the Young Bucks. I think the Guerrillas of Destiny. Tama Tonga is going to be one of their big guys moving forward, so definitely him. Ibushi and Will Ospreay, I think it's going to be Will Ospreay, but that is a match.
Apparently they're opening the card with that, the pay-per-view.
I don't know what the hell's going to follow it, so I kind of don't blame it. That's going to be a match of the year contender immediately. Ishii versus Zack Sabre Jr. Probably Sabre for this RPW British Heavyweight Championship, but the fact that every single match almost always has a title in New Japan does bother me a little bit. Seems like a participation medal. One that doesn't, Switchblade Jay White, by the way, exclusive up right now, making a finisher, Jay White, up on the website, up on YouTube. Please check it out, retweet the story. I think he's going to beat Okada because I think they want him to be the big deal. Chris Jericho against Naito for the IC title. Naito is going to get that back. Kushida and Ishimori. Kushida is the safe option, but I think Ishimori ends up winning that. They want to put some more stock into him. And Omega Tanahashi. I kind of think Tanahashi's going to win.
Yeah, do we know when Omega's contract is up?
No.
I assume it's up. I assume it's up before January 27th.
And I mean, that's another thing about him and his contract. I mean, he was under New Japan contract and pretending that he was a free agent at one point. So, I mean, whoever really knows?
Yeah.